Alright guys, Dan from Scorched Gaming here, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick taste test of Final Fantasy Type-0 HD. This game came out a little while ago, but I just started playing it there and I'm quite enjoying it so far. The game's kind of broken up into three portions, which I'm going to try and show you here. We're starting off with in an actual real-time combat mission. So as you can see, I'm just running around attacking these guys with playing cards as you do. You lock on with R1 and then square is your basic attack. And on the X and triangle buttons you can assign different abilities. So I have Blizzard Bomb there on triangle and quick cards, which I have no idea what that does. But essentially magic or special abilities that your character has. Now as you're fighting you'll see these red markers start to pop up on the guys. If you hit an enemy while that's up, then you get an instant kill. So there's a little bit of timing involved in it, which I'm not really bothering with here. I'm just kind of flying through the battles. And then once you kill an enemy, you can absorb what's called Phantoma off them, which comes into play later in the game for leveling up magic and stuff like that. So you see this is a slightly tougher battle here, and you'll see the yellow marker come up on him. Same as the red one, but instead of an instant kill, you just do more damage. And the real-time combat in this game is quite fun. I really enjoy it, and there's 14 playable characters in it, which allows a lot of variety. This guy uses playing cards, but you've got somebody that uses maces, dual wields pistols, katanas, long swords, whip blades. I think there's a ton of different weapons in it to play around with. You bring 3 characters into battle with you, which you can select at the start of a mission. So as this is the first mission, I've been assigned Ace, 9 and Queen, and I just mainly stick with Ace. So that's kind of a quick introduction to the real-time combat. What I'm going to show you next is what's kind of done in between each mission. Okay, so in between each of the missions, you're returned to Academia, which is kind of your home base. And you're given a certain amount of time to complete side tasks, quests, cutscenes, stuff like that. Certain things don't take time away, but a lot of them do. So what I'm gonna show you here is just a quick conversation. I'm actually gonna skip the talking to avoid spoilers, but you'll see down in the bottom right corner there, the timer will decrease from 6 hours to 4 hours. So this adds a lot of time management into it. You can't complete all the tasks in one playthrough, so you kind of have to be choosy with which ones you want to do and try and clear out the other ones in subsequent playthroughs. It's an interesting way of doing it. I'm kind of a completionist myself, so I'm not too sure about this not being able to do everything in one playthrough. But I'm using a guide to kind of get the most essential ones in. You can complete classes to get more experience, level up your characters. You can have these conversations or complete side tasks and quests. You can also exit this area and go out into the main world, although it does take away a total of 6 hours from your time. While you're doing this, there are also tasks that can only be completed by certain characters. But the game will tell you what characters are required. If, for example, if you talk to a person, he might say, I need to talk to Rem, or I need to talk to 9. You know to switch to that character and go back to them, which you can do at any save point. As you can see here, this is the 14 characters in the game. They all have their own kind of unique fighting styles and abilities, which I really like. Now, so that's us down to 4 hours. I'm going to leave you with that because it's kind of... I'm about 4 or 5 hours into the game, and just the conversations is most of what I've done so far, although I am aware that you definitely go into the world map to do side quests. Now, this next part is very different for a Final Fantasy game, and I do enjoy it, but I can certainly see problems with it. So, on the world map here, I own the town of McTighe beside me there, and that's deploying troops towards this kind of military camp ahead of me. The soldiers are at a stalemate because they're all the same level, so they'll just head towards each other and kill each other, and there'll be no progress made. But if I come up here beside the camp and start killing the enemy units before they hit my units, mine will advance and start to capture the town, which you'll see here. So once they've reduced that base's health to 0, they'll take it, and it'll be mine. And then I can start deploying units over to the town of Akvi that you can see behind us there. Once your soldiers reach the town of Akvi, they'll start to deplete the shield that's on it. And once the shield is down, as it's a town, you have to invade. And this will launch one of the more standard missions in the game, you running around as your party. Capturing the military bases gives you an additional round of troops that you can use to pull towards the town, which allows you to capture it. So it's an interesting game idea. I enjoy it. It's definitely not as fun as the regular combat in the game, but it is fun. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. It's Final Fantasy Type-0 HD. I'm quite enjoying it so far. And this has been Dan from Scorched Earth Gaming. Please like, share and subscribe, and check out some of our other videos. The other guys, Jack and Kev, are doing some really great work there. And we do endeavour to reply to every single comment that we get. Thanks very much, guys.